Well, early voting for the March 1st primary begins tomorrow. And with the highest number of registered voters the county has seen in 2 decades, election officials are anticipating a big turnout. Zach Tawatari spoke to the Harris County Elections Administrator and tells us what you need to know. Zach.
Xavier, polling sites like the one you see behind me will open their doors tomorrow. And the hope is that with more locations, there will be more accessibility, making it as convenient as possible for registered voters to cast their ballots. On the eve of early voting,
I'm a big election nerd, so I'm excited for every election.
Harris County Elections Administrator Isabel Longoria says there are a number of factors that make 2022's March primary election unique.
A new consolidated system on our new voting machines with these new laws in a pandemic, with more people excited about registering to vote and getting out. I'm very excited to see how all of these dynamics play out.
Early voting will begin on Monday, February 14th, and registered voters can cast their ballot in person, curbside if you have something preventing you from going inside the poll, or vote by mail. Voters will need an approved form of ID, which include a Texas driver license or U.S. passport or suitable alternative. If you applied for a vote by mail ballot but want to vote in person, you will need to bring your ID to change your status. And any registered voter can vote at any one of this year's 90 locations to vote across the county.
It's more than double what we've seen in past primaries because more people are voting early instead of on election day.
According to the Harris County Elections Administrator's Office, 2.5 million people are registered to vote in Harris County. That's an increase of 250,000 registered voters from the 2018 election.
Usually you see really big voter registration increases in a presidential year just ahead of the gubernatorial, but we were able to increase voter registration by having a dedicated team of outreach people. And so I think we're both seeing an increase in voter registration, but also, again, in those off-year elections, people are more interested in what's going on in politics and what elections mean.
Tomorrow, a chance for voters to get a head start on making their vote count. And polling locations will be open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. with some exceptions. And one additional note, you can't use an electronic device in the booth, but you can bring handwritten or printed notes or even a sample ballot. All of that information, plus hours and locations, can be found on our website at khou.com. Xavier?
Zach Tawatari, early voting starting tomorrow. Thank you so much. We've made it easy to find all the information you need to know in order to vote, like who is on the ballot and what you need to know at your polling place. Just text that word VOTE to 713-526-1111 and we'll send you back some extremely helpful links.